16.
Good evening, Multiverse, and welcome to another exciting edition of MNW Warzone. I'm your host, Warzone General Manager Jerry Aldini. And as always, we have an exciting show for you, but before I can even get into that, I have to address what happened at the end of last week's Warzone. I, after much consideration and working with the brass, went to the ring and offered an olive branch to Theron Markov, offering him a chance to get a match to get a new contract and rejoin MNW. And Theron, like the testosterone poisoned carny that he is, came to the ring and instead of saying thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Aldini, attacked me. Well, Theron, I'm sure somewhere in your backwoods moonshine shack, that kind of thing makes sense. But here in the real world, attacking a person who's offering you the job back actually has negative consequences on your employment opportunities. So consider that offer rescinded, retracted. I have put it in the trash heap and set it on fire. And not only will you not be getting that opportunity, I will be doing everything in my power to make your life as difficult as you're trying to make mine. Oh, you think I can't do things? You still have things around you care about. Namely Nakano Kirishima and CJR Killer. And don't bring your wife into this. I expect better from you than hiding behind her skirt. With that out of the way, I do have to point out that Nakano Kirishima is in our opening match, as he did in fact win an opportunity to face Adrian Driscoll for the TTB Championship. So who knows? Maybe he'll be a champion by the end of the night. And in your main event, it will be Draco Rex of TPK taking on the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, the Blue Hood, for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. Well, oh, look at that. What a shock. There's a social media post by Theron Markov. Good, I didn't need it. I'm here to burn the place down, and that includes you, old man. Son, I was here while you weren't even a sperm swimming around your daddy's balls. And I'll be here long after when you burn out. So you want to play this game? Okay, let's play it. You know what? As a matter of fact, you know what I'm thinking right now? Up till now, I've been kind of hoping the Blue Hood would calm down a little bit on his attitudes. Maybe he's not going hard enough. Anyway, we have an opening match to get to. So let's head to ringside. Tech, can somebody check the ring announcer's mic?
Your opening match is scheduled for one fall and is for the TTV Championship. Introducing first, Nakano Kirishima.
And here he is, the Crimson Delinquent. With all the style and class one would expect from an outlaw. Coming to the ring because he did earn a title opportunity that, let's be honest, should have rightfully been Osman Killick's. But Osman still has a wish.
And introducing their opponent, they are the TTV champion, Adrian Driscoll.
And here he is, Adrian Driscoll, the deal maker. And I know Nakano has made noises like he wants to strike a deal with Driscoll to get there and his job back. However, I think Driscoll might be less inclined since he is now being challenged for his belt, but we'll see how the night goes. There's what it's all about. This belt, which, by the way, if my records are correct, it is going to be the third title defense for Driscoll. If he stomps a mud hole in Nakano's ass, he will have 4 left to go to win the Gift of Chaos. And now the ritual of the belt. Driscoll, was about to whip Nakano into the ropes when Nakano pulled him back and knee strike. And whipped, then a jumping punch, and I thought he was going to go for a suplex. Instead, a reverse uppercut. And now going for a pin. Whipped into the ropes and uppercut again from Driscoll, going for the pin. And raining blows. Driscoll going hard on the Crimson Delinquent. And knocking Nakano outside. And going for a hesitation. Oh, floated over. Nakano held it for too long, trying to show off. And an elbow strike, busting the Crimson Delinquent open. The Crimson Delinquent with the Crimson Mask. And going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And another elbow strike. And going for the fingies. Now, I've never been a person who likes somebody biting an opponent's fingers. I think it's just showing off and doesn't actually accomplish much. I mean, unless you're Crockford. I kind of understand it in this case. Driscoll is hung out to dry. And Nakano going to take off that turnbuckle. And a kick out at 2 by Driscoll. Reverse clothesline. Followed by a moonsault. Oh, and now he is setting up. Getting him dead to rights. Oh, I'm sorry, that's dead silence. Nakano manages to survive dead silence. just now noticing, it seems interesting that a lot of Driscoll's finishing moves for a deal maker are very morbidly themed. Hangman's Scythe, Dead to Rights, Dead Silence. I mean, at least he's got the deal breaker, but... Oh, and speaking of Dead to Rights... I mean, that wasn't Dead to Rights, but still, the point in the stands. Kick out of 2. Well, folks, we did almost have a new TDV champion right there. Going for a kick. Driscoll stopped just shy of it. Oh, but got his trajectory wrong on the punch. Oh, and the delinquent has him down. Ah! And Driscoll going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Did he just knock Nakano out?
Your winner and still TTV champion, Adrian Driscoll.
Yeah, that drop toe hold slammed him into the rope and he knocked Nakano out. I think Nakano's being revived at ringside. I don't know how to feel about that. On one hand, I'm kind of pissed off at the Outlaws right now. On the other hand, I don't like to see matches end like that. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. Social media is kind of popping off after I kind of popped off. Here's one I gotta kind of wonder about. It's from Graven Allen going, I expect this kind of rhetoric from Lassa, but you of all people, Jerry, shame. Look, Graven, do not compare me with Lawson. Lawson is a power-tripping egomaniac. Yes, I know he is technically my superior, but the brass made it very clear I'm not actually in his chain of command. Who is high on his own product and is being a problem for everyone. I am very specific about who I want to be a problem to. People who've been a problem. So, at some point, you just have had enough. Also, speaking of people I've had enough with, Theron going about, how about you dust your old ass off and put your hip back in place. You let me put you out to pasture. We don't need sanction or a match just to fight. You see, that's the issue with you there, Theron. You want to fight. And I understand it, because as a wrestler, skill-wise, you're about mid-card at best. So, and no. Because guess what? I don't have to. I'm the boss. Oh, we can set up a fight. I'll find a very appropriate opponent for you to fight if that's what you want. I will find an excellent proxy if that's where you want to go. And then, and we've got this post from Leon Arcaster going, I have thought over the challenge deck, Roman. Yes, I will face your ultimate test. Once I follow proper protocol of running up by Aldini and the booking committee, see you in the ring in time. Oh, well, I mean, for those of you who don't remember, at Future Shock during the Elimination Chamber, Necron came looking for a fight. Feels he got it, and called out Arcaster for excellent work being the one to eliminate him. And since Necrom is creepy bastard that he is always looking for a legitimate challenge, feels that Arcaster showed something that Necrom really appreciated and wants to have a one-on-one match. And that was our caster agreeing. So, yeah, I guess we're going to go. We'll look at, you know what, because, I mean, it was fairly called. It's been fairly responded. I don't see any reason to say no. This isn't like Necrom is like Pearl Harboring anyone. He's just saying, hey, you took me out. I'm impressed. It was a multi-man match. Let's have a one-on-one. And our caster's going, yeah, sure. Let's do it. You see, this is what I'm talking about people actually doing things right. All right, so I'm getting reports from the back that Necrom is conscious now. I also can see that because he's conscious, so he's making a social media post, which is saying losing sucks, but not gonna lie, kind of buzzing after that fight. All right, then I guess, I kind of feel like Driscoll might have cheated a little bit, but apparently Nakano's good with that. Which, when you think about it, isn't really that surprising. You know, we got to move on. We got other things going on. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night. And we need to get down. I need to get to the ring because, well, there was a recent, a recent open challenge made by a certain multiversal ant, answered by the Nightmare Project Con, and Ant got his ass handed to him. But I mean, legitimately. But anyway, he asked for some ring time. Who am I to say no? So, folks, here is the Multiversal Ant. I can't wait to hear what he has to say. Greetings, citizens of the multiverse. It is I, your multiversal ant, champion of justice. And, well, I'm going to be honest. I'm here trying to make it a go of it as a wrestler. I know I'm the newest member of the roster along with Draco, who has a title shot tonight, by the way. Congratulations, my friend. But my goal now is to prove myself as a wrestler. I need to have an accomplishment that proves I have what it takes in the ring, not just in the fight against injustice. I thought I had it with Khan, and I was clearly wrong. I almost had the beast slain, but I need something. I need a true challenge, something to push me over that edge. Push me into that next level that will make me a true competitor and a respected member of this roster. Wait, what? Am I getting this correctly yet? No, that's Sir Uncle Dunk. Sir Uncle Dunk coming to the ring. Sir Uncle Dunk, who recently officially returned as a full-time wrestler with some new gear and some new music, courtesy of Louis McDonald. You know, there was a time when Uncle coming down like this would be a problem. Now I'm just really curious. Oh, and he's, I don't know, kind of a not art. I can't, this is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, well, Multiversal Ant, this is the attitude the new generation needs to have. You're coming from the right place. You're coming from the right headspace. You know that you need to challenge yourself to move to that next level. And young man, I find that laudable and honorable. I appreciate to hear that from a veteran such as yourself, Uncle Dunk. I feel this is kind of odd because when I first came here, you were listed as a supervillain that I needed to defeat, and now you're, I guess, you understand it's a little confusing, yes? I mean, you're not going to do anything, are you? No. Those days are well behind me. No, I heard what you were asking for. You want that push for the next level. And so impressed am I that I'm willing to volunteer. You want a match? You want to face a veteran performer to push you? I'm here. So you're offering to have a match with the Multiversal Ant to help me achieve my dream of excelling to the next level. I appreciate that, but I have to ask, why? Why would you come forth and make such an offer? Well, in the interest of complete honesty, I'm kind of restarting myself. I'm getting back to basics. I'm getting away from cheating and being an asshole and trying to do it right. And I could use a little push myself. And, well, if two people are looking for a restart and a push. Oh, I understand. You want us to push each other. You want us to challenge one another and see if we can both bring out the best in one another. That's, I'm still reconciling that it's you making this offer, but I guess we're at a stage we need to get past that. No, I understand. Multiversal Ant, you don't have to tell me that I was a right bastard. I've watched the tapes. I've lived that life. I've had to face my demons. I get it. I understand why you might be reticent, but no, this is a sincere offer, and if it's not, well, good news. You can just kick my ass. That is in fact a fact. If you're being honest, it's a great match, and if you're trying to trick me, yeah, I get to kick your ass. I mean, honestly, if we're wrestling, either way, I'm supposed to kick your ass, so yes, I guess. Sure, why not? I'm game if you are. Excellent! No, I promise you, this is going to be very straightforward, and you won't regret this. And win or lose, it's a learning experience, a chance to take on somebody who's been doing this for a long time. And at worst, we put on a banger of a match. So, I'll clear it with Jerry, and no, we'll do this. Looking forward to it, Ant. Oh, my shoes got dirty. Ugh, I hate that. Yeah, why not? I mean, sure. I'm good. You know, there's some history between them anyway. Why not? Why? I kind of like the Ant. I'm a little confused at times. I have this knee-jerk reaction to go, "Uncle, you bastard." But the truth is, that's not, yeah, no, I'll work with later when we're doing the booking for the next show and next couple, I'll find a spot for it. I feel very discombobulated. Anyway, we've got another match coming up here. It is a match Well, let's just say that I said it last week when Devin had a match that he didn't win, that he would be in my office looking for the next opportunity. And again, I don't have anything against Devin. I want to be very clear. As much as it's like, oh God, here he is again. Deep down, I feel he's doing everything he should be doing, so I've got no problem. But on top of that, then I got this message. This was a message from Devin that I'm just going to play for you all right now. Sorry, hang on. There's an audio thing. Let me see if I can get this worked out. Why did that not work? No, that's not it. Hang on. All right, we're going to see if this is going to work. All right, let's try it again.
Oh, Mr. Aldini, I got one question for you. And let's just say this is not me asking for a title match that me and Jack's been waiting on. Oh, no. This is me asking for something I never asked before. Something new. Something caught my attention as I watched these so-called a wish match or something like that. I think it's my turn. I want to fight this genie Jin. I want to see if I could get that match. This is me calling out Mr. Jin, or whatever you call yourself. I want to make a wish match. And whenever and wherever you decide. Until then, like Jerry, I'll just keep banging on that door until I get what I deserve.
You know, I'm going to give Devin credit. That was a creative ask. Obviously, I have to see how Osman feels about it, because, you know, the Osman had cashed in the wish, and then it had to be refunded because of the whole nonsense that ended up with Nakano having a title shot earlier in the show. So, I'll run it past him, Devin. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, Devin, you and Jack Abbott have a match right now. Because, again, you want that next opportunity, and I'm willing to give it to you. I'm willing to give you that chance to prove yourself, and who knows, maybe this will impress Osman Killick. So it's a tag team match with a very experienced tag team. Let's head to ringside.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Shoot Nation.
Well, there you have it, folks. It's Shoot Nation. Devin and the Scorpion, Jack Abbott. As always, looking to build their win-loss record, build up to the next opportunity. Well, let's see how they do against this team.
And introducing their opponents, los villanos ingobernables.
Well, as I said, an experienced team, the Lucha legend El Albatros, and the scion of the Bell family, Strongman Bell. They are Los Villanos Ingobernables. Because let's be honest, if Shoot Nation wins here, I mean, they're set. Well, they'll have done something impressive. Which is kind of the point. And who knows, maybe that'll be enough to impress Osman Killick. And right off the bat, Strongman going after the Scorpion, but Jack Abbott, well, never sleep on that MMA training that he had in England with none other than the Ginger Boy Tommy Black. And a kick out at 2. And in comes Devin. And, into the wrong part of town. And now Devin versus the Lucha legend, most recently the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, until losing to the Blue Hood, El Albatros. Oh! And that's got a smart. And tagging in Strongman. He is a hoss of a lucha. Younger brother of Flyboy Bell. Came to MNW to join his brother now. Oh! Going for the La Estrella, but Devin was no longer there. And Strongman took that personally. And working over the neck of Devin. And, dropping him down in that military press, but not going to complete the full Oni combo. Oh! And sometimes, I was going to say, sometimes you just need to punch a man. And Devin getting back in the ring. And Devin deciding maybe take out the backup. Modified rope-assisted shoot cutter. And a spinning scissor takedown. Oh! Devin taking a moment to go after Strongman. Maybe not the best plan when you've still got to deal with the legal man. Oh, hot tag to Abbott while Alba played to the crowd. Now he's got to face the Scorpion. Who isn't as beaten up as Devin at the moment. Oh! Still gut punch. Oh, Maker's Guillotine! A Maker's Guillotine broken up by Devin. And again, modified Maker's Guillotine. Oh, Jack, can he get it in? And the Scorpion's tail locked in. Alba fighting his way out, flipping it over. Oh, getting him into a pinning predicament. Abbott fighting his way out. Hot tag to Devin again. Alba making a mistake and not... Oh, and I don't think Alba realized the tag happened. I think he might know now. Shoot cutter! Oh!
And your winners, Shoot Nation.
Well, there you have, like I said, if they pull it out, they impress. And that's exactly what happened. At this point, I would say one of the most important things a match like that proves, beyond anything involving the win-loss record, beyond anything about the opportunities, what a moment like that proves to everyone is that Shoot Nation is a team you have to take seriously. You can't brush them off. You can't look them over. Because you do that, and what happens? Well, you just saw. So, and look, I understand. He's going to be in my office again this week. Even though I've already told him I will talk to Osman Killick. And beyond that, he did just win against Los Vianos. So, you know, it's going to be, we're going to do great, Deb. And the answer is just going to be, I'll talk to people. Anyway. Now, somebody that I'm sure Devin would love to talk to, and more importantly, face from across the ring, is the leader of our current Multiversal Tag Team Champions, the Hardcore Hound and Monarch of Laveria, Alistair Evergreen. Well, we've had some fun, and Shoot Nation gave it a good try to get their belts. Or not Shoot Nation. Sorry, I just saw you in a match and was thinking about you. Not that way. Calm down, Devin. Anyway, but there is the question I have to ask. And that's simply, who's next? I see all these shiny new up-and-coming tag teams. And they couldn't do it. TPK couldn't do it. The units couldn't do it. Honestly, who could try us next? And really, I mean, the real question is, who could possibly be worth my Night's Watch's time? Because it's not fun just rolling over all the wantedies. And looks like we're about to get an answer in the form of Hero Time's master of 8,602 moves, Kane, who is coming off a pretty impressive tag win with his partner, Power Surge. And Kane in the ring with the Hardcore Hound. Let's see what he has to say. So you're looking for a challenger worth your time. Huh. Well, Alistair, seems like Hero Time's on a roll of late. And let me be honest with you, we would probably do a much better job of being champions. Oh, the arrogance. What makes you think you and your band of wannabe heroes will do a better job than my Night's Watch as the tag team champions? Well, brushing aside that you've been becoming a increasingly arrogant bastard of late, honestly, somebody's got to keep them safe before somebody like, I don't know, the Dark Lords or Los Villanos, or God help us, the Outlaws get to try and take a shot. Oh, so you're nervous about a team doing better than you and taking the belts from us. Well, first off, all of the teams you mentioned are, well, subpar. Yeah, that was the arrogant part I was talking about. I'm just saying, I think it needs to be with us, not because we're going to be the greatest tag team champions of all time, but honestly, those belts need to be kept safe, because I've seen time and again people get those belts and dumbass things start happening. Well, dumbass, is that a technical term, Kane? Is that something that your knowledge of over 8,000 moves tells you? Is that the wisdom that your time as a Sith apprentice brings? Oh no, he's brought up my dark past. Whatever shall I do? That was lame. Look, I'm just pointing out, you won the tag belts, and then you went from 0 to asshole in record time. Now, I know that everyone wants to stop Hero Time from doing that. Well, frankly, we've put in the work. Oh, the work. You think you work. I am a monarch. I rule a land. I have responsibilities, and yet I'm here defending my championships, looking for opponents. But you know what, Kane? I'm not completely dismissing you as a title contender. Not that I think you're worthy in any way, but I just want to put you in your place. So, see you in the ring. Can we all be honest here that Kane just said what we've all been thinking? All right, well, this next match had to happen. It just had to happen. Not because there's a feud, not because there was a call out. This match had to happen because today is May the 4th. And all I can say as we head to ringside is, may the 4th be with you.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Seth Justice Jackson.
So first off, it's Seth Jackson. Why? Because I just feel he's best equipped to deal with this match. And I told him earlier, may the 4th be with you, and he was like, why? Did somebody misplace it?
And introducing their opponent, XR Cool.
I swear if I had a Jedi, they'd be in this match. But all I have is a Sith Lord. And so it brings back memories. Of me all those years ago, 49 years ago, almost to the day, sitting in a theater, having my little mind be blown by a epic spectacle of space opera, not realizing that one day I'd actually encounter a real life Sith. I didn't know the Force could be like this, though. And we're off! And XR Kun immediately with an arm drag. Responded to with a jawbreaker. Oh! Snake Eyes! Another arm drag. And oh, surfboard. I don't know if they surf in the galaxy far, far away. And if they do, the boards are probably silver. Oh, force choke. Oh. Working over the legs of Jackson, now just choking him. Seth back up. Oh, punch to the gut. Oh, sprung into the ropes. And now getting him set. Oh, never mind. Countered by Seth. Oh, pushed off the ropes. Seth dodging out of the way. Oh, reverse clothesline. And slamming him down. XR going outside the ring. Seth following him. Working the leg. Oh, into the ring post. And Seth setting up, and Northern Light Bomb. Going for an elbow drop. XR out of the way. Oh, well
And your winner, Exarchun.
I think XR Kun used the Force to hold Seth in place. I think he used the Force to win on a countout. I think something got happened because I couldn't talk. The hell did he do? Wow, I'm trying to recover and it's not going great. Meanwhile, really quick on social media, Nakano Kirishima going, haha, Jerry forgot Kane was both a Force user and a former apprentice of XR Kun. No one forgot that. In fact, it came up last week. It's just that now you have Alistair Evergreen throwing it in Kane's face. Lately, people seem to want to throw Kane's dark past in his face. Kane, for his part, largely apparently doesn't give a shit. Although now I've got to wonder what's going to happen if we start having Force users winning with the Force. Anyway, well, from Sith Lords to Murder Cave, we have, well, a member of the Murder Cave. There's not many of them left. The Allfather has been banished. Grizzly Adams gave a speech last week about wondering about his time. Dr. Grimm is who knows where. That leaves us with only the number one contender for the Nexus Titan Championship, Chaz Lee. Grizzly. What was that speech last week? Grizzly, we are the Murder Cave. It's bad enough you are slumming with one true pain. Now you talk about, what, retirement? Grizzly, we, the Murder Cave, are the true lords of MNW. And if Arkolf is gone and you won't do anything with it, I guess it stands to me to stand my ground. I am a contender for the Nexus Titan Championship and can add it to my collection of championships I've won. And I, if must be, will be the standard bearer for the Murder Cape. Uh-oh. Well, here he is, the Nexus Titan champion that Chaz Lee will challenge, the Ginger Boy, Tommy Black. Hey, look at you old sod. Standing here preaching about, oh no, I'm not long in the tooth. It's not my time to end just because all my mates are. No, I'll go on and on and on. It's really a bunch of shite, isn't it? I mean, I welcome the fighting spirit and all, but really. Tommy Black, why am I not surprised? Look, I understand you're full of yourself, you're prideful. You defeated a demigod and have regained your title, but demigods pale in comparison to the Murder Cave. Blah, 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 like your, what is he, your son, Zeta? That right? He took out Arkolf. Grizzly Adams at least is man enough to sense when the writing's on the wall. And then there's you. Look, I get it. Letting go is hard. I am not letting go. I am rising up. I am putting everyone on notice that even one member of the Murder Cave is enough to dominate Warzone. The great words, great words. Diabolical even, but Chaz, what I can promise you is this. I will give you one hell of a last stand. I will give you a match you can be proud to end your career on. Ha! The arrogance, Black. When I'm done with you, everyone will go, oh, it's such a shame to what happened to the Ginger Boy. And then I can begin my new reign. Well, looks like Ginger Boy got tired of talking. Was a hell of a kip up. And bouncing him off the ring apron, suplex on the mats. And clothesline. And now Ginger's back in the ring. Ginger Boy's back in the ring, taunting Chaz Lee, who decides he's had enough of this. Well, that was, yeah, it's getting weird around here, folks. But that's all well and good, I suppose. So this next match, of late, there have been some strong words, particularly between Ozir Turan and the returning Semjax. basically with Ozir, basically decrying anyone who speaks of trying to redeem themselves, saying, once you've been on that dark side, forever shall it dominate your path. I still have Star Wars on the brain. And Sam Jack's mocking him. Well, you know how these things go. It's going to lead to a match, although maybe not the match we were expecting. What am I talking about? Well, let's head to ringside. You'll see.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Jack.
Here he is, for years he went by the trustworthy one, which really came off as a very ironic statement considering how he acted. But now it feels more sincere. Like that's who he wants to be. And this, of course, is what Ozir Turan is mocking him about.
And introducing their opponent, accompanied to the ring by Ozir Turan, Suplex Sam.
And here it is. It is Suplex Sam coming out with Ozir Turan. So Ozir wants to put Sim Jax in his place, but it's going to do it by proxy. And here it is, Sam getting Sim Jax immediately over to the ropes. Oh, I thought we were going to start off with a suplex. More of a rope-assisted one, really. And, working the leg. Two going for, and a 2 count. And Sim Jax, head drag. And working the leg. Now, sometimes you just got to give a guy a good kick. And Sam throwing Sim Jax into the ropes and elbow strike. And, well, Sam Jax dodges out of the way, but Suplex Sam still catches him and whips him into the corner. And now he is celebrating. Getting him hoisted up, and, oh, Snake Eyes! And there is no turnbuckle cover. And down he goes. Working the legs. Oh! Sam Jax out of the way at the last moment. And oh, uppercut by the trustworthy one. And a mid-rope moonsault. And hoisting him up, and oh, Snake Eyes, oh! Sam at least had a turnbuckle cover, but it looks like it busted him open anyway. And there's nothing quite like bleeding when you're in a match with a vampire. And up. Bringing him down. Oh, knee to the back. Bringing him up again. Oh, Sam Jax ducked. And now legs to the back of his leg. Don't know if he's trying to give him a Charlie horse or what. Well, he is giving him a diving drop kick. I was half expecting a feral knee, but... Oh, wait. Sam Jax, Ozir Turan distracting him. That gave Sam enough time to recover. Because, of course, there's always a numbers game. Going for the pin. And Sam Jax bringing him in. Oh, again into the corner. And then just throwing him out of the ring. And back into the ring, he throws Sam. Oh, and there we have it. That is I believe, I'm trying to remember, is that the feral knee? It's been a while. And going for a pin, but oh! The ref is dealing with a turnbuckle that was just pointed out to him by Ozir. One! Kick out at one! Oh, right! Flying punch! And Sam has got him up and hung out to dry. And here it comes. It's a Samplex! Oh! Samjax was being distracted by Ozir. Sam took him out, but accidentally took out his boss. And now Samjax dropping him on the apron. And oh! Down goes Sam. Could this be it? Samjax going up top. Now, I guess he didn't like the positioning. Try to get back in place, and Suplex Sam gives him a suplex. Now a knee to the face. Ozir has been making himself a constant distraction through this match. And now Sam's playing games himself. And now we're gonna get the tripleplex. And that tripleplex sets up for another Samplex.
And your winner, Suplex Sam.
Yeah, Suplex Sam wins, but I think we can give a solid assist to Ozir Turan. Yeah, Ozir's they're celebrating like he accomplished something. Well, folks, it's been a night, and we still have a lot to get through. But before we do that, MNW brings you the best every week in professional wrestling. But we are a business, and we do have to pay the bills. And you know what that means? It's time for our customary commercial break. But when we come back, we have 3 more matches to go, including your main event, when the Dragon Warrior Draco Rex takes on the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, the Blue Hood. And it's for the championship. See you after the break.
Don't you just hate it when you're in a great one-on-one match, going up for a fly-high-end moonsault, when you totally miss and eat more turnbuckle than a ravenous George the Animal Steel? Then you, my friend, might need to get your eyes checked. Hi, I'm former professional wrestler Dr. See It Coming, and we here at Eye to Eye Optometrists specialize in glasses, contact lenses, and overall eye health for the wrestling impaired. Our flexible, one-of-a-kind contact lenses are guaranteed to fit all sizes and be a comfort fit even as you get your eyes poked out by your mortal enemy. We even have some eyewitnesses to testify how great these eyes are. Mr. Simon the Psycho, what do you think of your new contact lenses? Oh, God! Oh, there goes our new intern. Ha ha! Come on down and book an appointment with Dr. See It Coming, and you and I will see eye to eye.
Sup, dudes? Do you want to look as gnarly as one of your favorite wrestlers on show who's holding one of the world titles from MNW? Well, you totally can, without even leaving your couch at Totally Tyler's Titles. For only $39.99, you too can own a complete replica of one of MNW's famous titles, like the MNW World Heavyweight Championship, the Tag Team, the Nexus Titan, the Interdimensional Championship, dude. So you can show off to your parents and show how gnarly you are, or you could secretly try and claim that you're formerly the title champion holder by holding a knockoff title. So come on down to Totally Tyler's Titles, where you can be a title holder today.
No official MNW wrestlers are allowed to hold the titles if they're a replica, unless you want to talk to Jim in the back.
What are you, blind, Rev? He clearly went for a roll-up reverse coil. This just can't be happening. This is some bull.
Is this you? Well, even if it isn't, I'm sure many of you have met these kinds of people, just marking up the walls of your favorite shows. Don't worry, we have the solution. With the Mark Manager. Yes, with the Mark Manager, we clean up the big marks, small marks, marks you didn't realize that were there, and marks that have always been there. We've even updated our product to help you clean off the toughest of marks.
Of course he was gonna lose the championship. If you'll look at my 42-page blog from last week, we can clearly see that the producers were going to have him. Hey, what are you doing? Ah!
So sign up and get your Mark Manager today. And remember, with a little bit of, any mark is manageable.
Fuck, it went up my nose!
Hey baby, it's me, Suplex Sam, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new experience, baby. On the Suplex Express, we're serving up hot dishes and hot meals for all your homies. It's time for Suplex Sam, the soup made for me, baby. Sam I am. Tired of your lunches being soupless? Don't worry, baby. Suplex Sam's got you covered. We got all the flavors. Wonton Wilson's, the beef drippings, the Doctor of Alphagetti, and the VI Pheromone. And of course, the signature soup, the Plex, so you can have your Suplex any day, anytime with yours truly, baby. So come on down to the Suplex Express and get yourself a can of Suplex Sam.
Are your heebies and jeebies? Are your ants in your pants? Do you get the butterflies in your stomach when you have to go up against a 400-pound, muscle-bound murder man who's trying to beat you in the ring? Don't worry, we have the solution for you. From the makers of the laxative product Let It Go comes the anti-anxiety medication Fuck It All. That's right, with a big old scoop of Fuck It All, you too can get yourself relaxed before any situation. Hand-picked and freshly squeezed from the teats of Tibetan relaxation monks. It comes with absolutely no long-term side effects. No, not at all. Yes, the anti-anxiety can make you stand up and say, fuck it all.
Warning, this product may contain extreme doses of caffeine and methamphetamine. If consumed by more than one human, those 2 humans may or may not cause to duel or explode, and this product is dairy-free.
High Flyer Airlines is the leading air carrier for all professional wrestling. We customized our planes to fit the biggest of egos. With fine velvet and leather seats, a custom-made full banquet by Chef Manatee, and a working vocal booth, so you can make your promos while you're on the go.
Wait a minute, this isn't a bathroom!
High Flyer Airlines. We're leading the air in wrestling care.
I'm stuck inside the booth. Introducing Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls with intense hand-holding couple action, maximum lewdness. Watch the world's deadliest power couple have intense action conversations.
Honey, did you take out the dog today? I ate the dog! Very good.
Oh yeah! Push the buttons on the back of both action dolls to get both of them to be the parents of Earth. The new Mizuki and Nero action figure dolls. Each sold separately, but then put together as a couple.
And we're back. All right, before we get on with anything else, we have a special message sent in by none other than the Absolute Units. So let's hear from them right now.
When you hear Sasquatch Wing talk about big strength, it's easy to think about physical strength.
But there's more to it than that.
So much more.
It's the mental determination to get back up after every punch.
The endurance to shrug off the pain and keep going.
And the confidence to know that you won't break. They will.
Those 40 minutes last week wasn't a match. It was war.
Against arguably the most durable members of the roster.
Hell, I don't think they even feel pain like we do.
But we held out.
We outlasted.
And we won.
So thank you, Sasquatch.
We owe it all to you.
And if you ever need help,
we got your back.
Well, with that, let's hear from the person they were thanking. And he is none other than your underworld champion, Sasquatch Wing. Hear roar of Sasquatch Wing. This one, look for more hunt, for more challengers. While busy training absolute units, this one almost forget to train self. And this one know that self-care come first. Units very proud of work you've done. And now go forth and make Sasquatch Wing proud. As for this one, it's time to truly defend shiny underworld belt. Need opponent. Need to provide opportunity for new challenger to show big strength. Need to give one chance. For one always needs chance to prove one belong in the limelight. And if there is one who want chance, Sasquatch Wing provide. What was Squatch being clever there? Was he saying he wants to give a title opportunity to who I think he was saying he wants to give a title opportunity to? I guess I'll follow up with him later and be sure. But I'm always willing to give somebody one chance. Yeah. All right, anyway, you know what? While we look for one chance, we need to give another chance. Now, we heard earlier that, of course, Necrom last week laid out a challenge to the person who eliminated him at Future Shock, Leon Arcaster, to see if he has the power to do it again in a one-on-one match. Arcaster, for his part, said, yeah, sure, let's do it. So I'm working out how to get that. In the meantime, Leon, you have a match right now. But Leon, it's not against a rival. No, this one came up, and you're gonna actually be taking on a friend. So let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Leon Arcaster.
The Toa arrives. Leon Arcaster, who continues to impress on his rise and made an impressive showing in that Elimination Chamber match at Future Shock.
And introducing their opponent, it's Power Surge.
And, of course, here we have a competitor who is on a streak, is impressing people left and right, and if his partner Kane can get his way, maybe he's going to have a shot at Tag Team Gold. Assuming he is the member of Hero Time that Kane chooses. They've been working well together. But right now it's hero on hero action. Leon Arcaster versus Power Surge. And we're off. And of course, these are two great competitors, two quick and agile wrestlers Sometimes the most brutal matches in wrestling happen between friends. Or at least partners, both members of Hero Time. And now that they are outside, oh, caught by our caster. Up to a 2 count, our caster. Throwing Power Surge back into the ring. And a kick out at 2. Oh, and that move, our caster... People, that seems to confuse a lot of people when he does that. Going for a pin. Kick out at 2 again. And oh! The lightning strikes! Outside again. And oh! Hitting with that cutter. And back in the ring are both of them. And down goes our caster and caught by Power Surge leg sweep. And going for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Going for another pin. 1, 2.
And your winner, Power Surge.
And in this matchup between Hero Time members, it is Power Surge coming out victorious. But Leon still has that upcoming match against the Living Nightmare Necrom. As for Power Surge, a potential tag team opportunity in the making. Folks, we have had a lot going on. And of course, now that we are well past Future Shock, it's the road to Multivania. We'll be having announcements, I imagine, shortly on the date of Multivania and this year's theme. But until then, we have somebody coming to the ring to speak who, well, I feel he just, you know what, it's been a weird time lately, and he's done a lot. So let's just hear him out. I'm, of course, speaking of Johan Mule. Warzone, what's good? Well, let me assure you, I am. I'm back. And yes, I lost my belt to Tommy Black. And yes, the All-Father has apparently been banished by Zeta. But all that means is the path is clear for Johan Mule to take his rightful place and dominate Warzone. And I assure you that when this new reign begins, there are none that can stand in the path of the fury of the Son of Thunder. So, enjoy your last moments of peace. Johan, I think there's somebody who'd like to have some words from you. You might remember him, the Punk Master Ghost. All right, well, folks, if you don't remember, Johan and PM used to be faction mates. Oh, look who's back, Mr. Oh, look, I'm not even going to try and mock you. I'm just going to call you what you are. Johan, you're a dick. And you're a dick who's been avoiding the Soul Train. Because, well, let's face it. You know you dropped us. You know you were a shit to us. You are right. Yes. No, we did used to tag together, didn't we? No, I'm not gonna. You're right. Why make pretense? I dropped you. Yes. Why? Why carry dead weight? You made a ghost joke. Look, it's not just that you abandoned us. I've seen other people get abandoned. It's that you abandoned us and became a selfish prick. And you have ever since that, you just been a dick to everyone. I'm not going to deny it. Yes, I got tired of playing the nice guy. I got tired of saying whatever it takes to make people happy. And now I do what I want. And you know what's interesting about that, punk? I'm doing better than ever. Ah. Oh, sure you are. That's why you got manhandled by Tommy Black. And the only... How did you beat him again? Oh, that's right. You cheated. Which is about all I expect from you. Look. I don't care. I don't care about your glory. I don't care about your divine heritage. I don't care about any of it. Oh, well, what a shock. A punk doesn't care about something. Well, then tell me, what do you care about? What possibly could get your ectoplasm roused? I care about being a thorn in your side, tearing down this facade you've built up of your greatness. I promise to be a roadblock to everything you're trying to do, and I challenge you to a match. Oh, the ghost wants a match with the god. Is this... have you finally decided you're looking for a place in the afterlife? You think you can get into the hallowed grounds of Valhalla by taking me on? Is that what you're looking for? Because it doesn't work that way. Yeah, that is the afterlife for the glorious dead, and you are many things, but I assure you, you are not glorious. In fact, you are nothing but a gutter punk. Well, Johan, you've picked a fight with the punk. Well, the Punky Phantom has picked a fight with you, if we're being honest. All I'm saying is, well, you said you were going to dominate. Let's see if you can start with your ex-partner. And, you know, it's interesting, the timing of this, because speaking of Johan's ex-partner, the other member of Soul Train is about to be in a match. And all I can say is it's going to be blue on blue violence. Let's head to ringside.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Tiki the Troll.
And Tiki the Troll, member of Soul Train, recently had an epic best-of-7 series with Osman Killick that went the full 7.
And introducing their opponent, Glacius.
Representing the International Combat Club, Glacius, the master of Street Lucha. And it has been a time for the ICC. Things haven't been going their way lately. And Nice Ice has determined that it's time for them to refocus. Maybe this will be a start for that. And immediately Tiki taking the lead. Tiki, a leg submission specialist. So, of course, he immediately starts going for the legs. Only a 1 count on that one, but Tiki keeping the pressure on. And bringing him down again. And going for 1. And another 1 count. Right now, Tiki's best move is keep the pressure on. And Tiki again working the leg. Oh, finally, the master of Street Lucha manages to reverse. Hitting a cold shoulder. And, oh, getting him into, oh, here it is. Getting him in, well, he was trying to get him in frostbite, but Tiki got loose. And discus punch. And again, working those legs. At this point, he is softening Glacius up for an under the bridge. And again, working the leg. And oh! Leg drop from all the way uptown, but Glycerius got out of the way. Glycerius trying to get away. Oh! Finally going for a knee strike, only to get a jawbreaker. And now getting locked in. And being spun around the world. And working him over. Oh! But still, that calf crusher once again tenderizing the leg. Oh! Bouncing him into the turnbuckle. I think he busted him open. And Glycerius not happy about that. And again with the calf crusher, but a rope break. Glycerius deciding the best decision is get out of the ring. Back in the ring. Oh, and dropping him with a Pele kick and a neck breaker. And, oh, slamming him down. Trying to get him repositioned in the ring. And now it's time under a bridge.
And your winner, Tiki the Troll.
And all that hard work, that patience in weakening his legs paid off. Under a bridge, Tiki the Troll with the victory. That was a methodical disassembly of an opponent. Well, folks, we're just about there. We have one more match to go, but before we get there, we have one more thing to do. And by that, I mean one more person who wants to go say something in the ring, and after everything he's done lately, I think he's earned the right. So let's hear from former Multiversal champion Louis McDonald. How you doing, y'all? I know it's been a while since I actually talked to you all direct. I've been working on some stuff, dealing with some things. I'll be honest, I was gone for a while because I realized I had some wrongs I had to right. I had to track some people down and give them a proper apology. But now I'm back, and first off, let me just get this out of the way. Sir Uncle Dunk, good luck, man. I'm here. I'm pulling for you. I saw what you're doing for the ant. It's good work, and I just wish you the best. And now, with that all said, it's time that I be clear about one thing. I am back. And being back means I'm on the hunt. What am I on the hunt for? Well, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Once you've tasted the taste of being the big dog, once you've sat on that throne, once you've been to the top of the mountain, well, after it's all over, well, there's a letdown. And I tell you, anyone who's been there has one thought ultimately, and that's get back up to that height again. Now, to be fair, there is a right way and there is a wrong way to do it. And I want to do it the right way. I know I got to put in the work. I don't get to jump to the front of the line just because I'm a former champ. But I've got my sights set on the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship once again. Time to put in some work. Well, you heard it from the man himself. He's back and he wants to be champ again. And he knows it's a long road, especially because he's been gone for a while. I'm now really curious. Who did he go to meet that he had to do apologies to? I can think of a couple people. But I'm now really curious. But I suppose that can all wait, because it's time. All the other matches are done. All we have left is your main event. And it is for the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship. Draco Rex won the right to challenge for it at Future Shock winning the Elimination Chamber. And the Blue Hood has opted to not make him wait. So with that said, let's do this!
The following match is for the Multiversal Championship. Introducing first, Draco Rex.
The Dragon Warrior, member of TPK, Draco Rex. Folks, Draco is the newest member of the roster, and taking advantage of an opportunity, his first shot at a title is a shot at the biggest prize in our business.
And introducing their opponent, they are the Multiversal Champion, the Blue Hood.
And here representing Hero Time, he is the Multiversal Heavyweight Champion, as you just heard, the Blue Hood. Having won the belt at Future Shock, and he's already had one defense in, folks. He is a fighting champion. And his next battle is against the Dragon Sorcerer Draco Rex. There it is, the ritual of the belt. And we're off with this. And Draco's showing some good dominance here early on. Draco, as befits his style, playing it fast and aggressive. And, oh, dropping him onto the ring apron. And a 2 count, Draco Rex kicking out. Blue Hood slowing the pace down. A slower pace clearly favoring the champ. Hoisting up the Dragon Warrior and hung out to dry. And up, taking him on a tilt-a-whirl. 1, 2. And bringing Draco back up. Oh! And the Blue Hood hits. Oh, reversal by Draco, going for the pin. And kick out at 1. And bringing Draco over to the corner. Bringing him, as the battle is outside, a lot of damage can be done, but if Draco wants to win that belt, he's got to bring it back in the ring. A countout only helps the Blue Hood with champion's advantage. But back in the ring, oh, pushing him off. Kick out at one. Draco putting in good effort. And, oh! Wait a second. I mean, he hit that single bound. Oh,
Your winner and still multiversal champion, the Blue Hood.
I'm sorry. I think the ref missed a shoulder coming up. I think Draco could have kept going. I mean, that feels a little dirty, but it was definitely a ref call thing, not anything the Blue Hood did. We're gonna have to check the tapes. But at least for the moment, the Blue Hood still your Whoa, that's shot Tristram! Dark Lord is attacking the champ. Oh, and that is Earl King West attacking Draco. The hell? Dark Lords keeping their promise of being everyone's problem and targeting the Multiversal Heavyweight Championship as if we don't have enough going on here right now. I thought the big thing would be questioning that finish. Well, I guess I'm going to have to look into that as well as everything else I got to deal with. For now, though, as much as I'd like to get into it, we're out of time. Join us next week for more exciting wrestling action. And of course, check our sister show out on Friday Night Flashbang. But for now, we gotta go. I've been your host, Jerry Aldini.